Good evening and welcome to Help Yourself, your weekly guide to those self-help videos that have advice on how to enhance your life from people who don't appear to have one of their own. As ever, some haven't quite made it into the final programme, such as the somewhat brazen "Dude, I need a job," to which the answer is surely "Dude, you need a slap." Also missing out is the indispensable "How to read a woman like a book." Leave her with her spine bent backwards on the sofa. And the scintillating "Understanding commas." Get it out now in Woolworths. Sorry, get it, comma, out now in Woolworths. This week we're looking at the world of couples and partners. How to get them, how to keep them, how to dump them, how to forget them and how to sue them. Or indeed how to bury them, depending on your mood. Well, every couple needs a healthy love life, and if your life's been lacking a little in the bedroom, then maybe you need to try something a bit different, like the utility room. As featured in this educational masterpiece, Sex Around the House.
Hi, I'm Julie Ashton, and welcome to another episode of Julie Ashton's Sexuality Reports. With me today is clinical sexologist Dr. Ava Cadell. Hello.
Hi, Julie.
And author of Love Around the House. Now, I've been looking at this, and it seems like there's more to love around the house than just the couch rather than the bed.
Much, much more. Yes, in fact, there are common household items that couples can use as sex toys.
Really?
Yes, to spice up their love life.
So why would you use household items rather than a sex toy?
Well, some people don't want to go to a sex shop, or perhaps they don't have access to one.
What are some examples?
Okay, in the bathroom, for example, the hairdryer. And then in the kitchen, how about a pasta spoon? What do you think you do with a pasta spoon?
A pasta spoon. Well, I could cup his balls with it.
Yes, you could.
So it's too ridiculous to go to a sex shop, but you're happy to hold your husband's testicles in a pasta spoon. Any pretense of this being a scientific report now well and truly out of the window. But time to meet the rest of the research team.
What would you two do with a straw? Where would you blow?
In places, sensitive places.
Sensitive places. A toothbrush. What would you do with that? Just do it. What about some beans? Any creative ideas?
Rubbing them on the, turning them over and rubbing them on the butt, the girl's butt. Like
The girl's
down the middle
butt?
of the butt.
What do you
pull
think
them
about
between
that?
the legs.
Oh, do you like that?
Oil them up and then rub them between the legs.
I oil them up. That's a great idea. Julie? Any idea?
Well, if they're clothes pegs, you could try them on a mouth. Of course, it's called Sex Around the House, so time now for a quick tour. Couple number one, head for the laundry room.
Come on, let's not do this right now.
It'll be fun, trust me. Put the clothes in there.
Come on, let's just do this later. What?
Look, I told you. Now all we have to do is wait till the clothes finish.
Think we're missing anything? It's all this kind of snack food, but...
A little lower.
You're killing my legs.
So there you have it, sex in different rooms with different implements, like an obscene version of Cluedo. Colonel Mustard with Miss Scarlet in the lounge with the pasta spoon. Well, there are many ways of bringing couples closer together. Second honeymoons, renewing wedding vows, Viagra. But very few will have hit upon this bonding exercise.
Welcome to the Art of Scrapbooking. I'm Tamara Morrison, and I'm a scrapbooker.
And I am her husband, Matt Morrison, and I am not a scrapbooker.
The first thing you need to know about scrapbooking is that scrapbook albums come in different sizes. For instance, this is a 5x7 album, and this is a smaller format. This is known as a scrap hinge style. And the reason it's called that is because it has strap hinges. This example here is a 12 by 12 example of the same concept. And this is actually an album that I've been working on. So you'll see that this is an album that has pages in it already, top loading, 12 by 12 format. 12 by 12 is the size that I generally work on, just because I can get more pictures on a page, more embellishments, it gives me a little more freedom. I kind of like the symmetry of the square shape as opposed to the 8.5 by 11, but it's totally personal preference. A lot of people prefer the 8.5 by 11 as well. And so when you begin scrapbooking, you want to decide what type of album you're going to want to use so you know what type of paper to buy.
Yes, in order to proceed, Matt needs glue and scissors. Glue to stick her lips together and scissors to slash his wrists. Still, if he keeps trying, he may just get a word in edgeways.
Let me show you an example of an old magnetic photo album from the 1970s. And you can see in this album,
Yeah.
pages are looking a little yellowed, the photographs are very faded. This is because these albums were very high in acid.
Cute girl, who's that?
So that's why acid-free is important.
Yes, let's just see those world-class husband-ignoring skills once again.
Cute girl, who's that?
So that's why acid-free is important.
Yes, the temperature in that room has just dropped to -40. You might also have noticed her scrapbook. Explains where that last doily got to say nothing of the huge hole in their quilt. Anyway, how does one begin to scrapbook?
Same way as that one?
Same way as that one. My husband's mounting a photo.
So the question I'm sure you're all not asking is, what's the most challenging part of this fascinating new leisure pursuit?
The most challenging part of scrapbooking is probably...
No, don't tell us, we're keen to guess. Trying not to scream out loud, stopping yourself turning to alcohol, not admitting to yourself that this is purely displacement activity while your marriage disintegrates, or what?
Probably trusting your instincts.
He lied.
I would love to scrapbook more now that I've done this.
Yes, it's amazing what a man will say when a glue gun's pointed at his genitals. As for tomorrow...
The most challenging part about scrapbooking is probably coming up with new ideas for each page and trying not to make them look all the same. That's the hardest thing for me. We call it scrapper's block, when you just can't think of a new idea.
Yes, I think we all got scrapper's block 30 seconds into the video. And an obvious side effect of scrapper's block is the inability to spot a camera in the room.
I hope you'll join us for the next installment of The Art of Scrapbooking, when I teach my husband how to do embellishments.
What's an embellishment?
Like eyelets and fibers and tags.
Oh my.
That was the last recorded footage of Matt before he drove over the Niagara Falls. Well, traditionally, there are many ways to find a partner. Females, for example, to get their man, may use guile, intuition, stealth, or failing that, fishnet tights and suspenders. But from now on, women have all those things and this.
Here are a few tips to help you emphasize your best features. The nape of your neck. If one of your most attractive features is your neck, emphasize this part of your body with a delicate gold or silver chain.
Although, to be honest, if a man's looking at the back of your head, it's not a great start. Either that or things have got off to a bit too good a start. But what are the key things men are attracted to?
Your breasts.
Thank you. In a nutshell. But surely men aren't that shallow and predictable. Some, for example, like legs.
You don't have to wear a micro mini. The length that looks best on you is the one to stick with. Most men love women in black hosiery. Seam stockings are especially flirtatious because they make the legs look longer.
So in short, dress like a hooker. Anyway, here to illustrate the do's and don'ts are some frighteningly lifelike scenarios.
Excuse me. That's a very lovely sweater that you have on.
Yes, his mother made it for him, and he still lives with his mother. Sadly, she died recently, but he still lives with her.
Could you give me a hand with this?
Oh, sure. There you go.
How can I thank you?
Do you like fettuccine?
Do you like fettuccine? I think that's still illegal in certain states.
Is there any good news today?
Not really.
guess I don't need this then.
You know, somebody ought to come out with a newspaper that only has good news.
You know, that's a terrific idea. I would be the first person to buy it.
Maybe we could start up a subscription base, huh?
What a wonderful idea.
There's plenty of people in this town that could use it.
It's true.
You'll be pleased to hear that since the filming of this video, they're now happily married to other people. Well, our next offering is designed to help teenagers get a date, though a bottle of cider and a bag of glue normally does the trick. Yes, Total Teen Fitness is presented by Dr. A. And just seconds into the video, you know exactly why he's trying to pass himself off with a pseudonym.
Welcome. This is Total Teen Fitness. I'm Dr. Gregory Archer. They call me Dr. A. And these people are the A-teens. They're here for fitness. And if you work with us 3 to 5 times a week, soon you'll be fit too. And I'd like you to follow along with us and do what we do. Keep moving throughout the entire video. This is 30 minutes, which will cover flexibility, strength, and cardiovascular or aerobic fitness.
Slide with us on your toe. Being fit makes you feel fine.